Okay guys, let's talk about this new Battle for Olympus game mode. For one, the game mode is really fun. It's fresh, it's exciting, it's something that we haven't gotten before. It's something brand new to Overwatch as a whole, not just Overwatch 2. But that doesn't mean that this event game mode is actually helping out Overwatch 2. In my opinion, I think that it's hurting it more than it's helping it. I think that a lot of us thought that we were going to be getting something different, something unique, something that was team-based, because that's what Overwatch 2 is all about. And don't get me wrong, it's not the end of the world that this is a free-for-all deathmatch and not a team-based game mode, but at the same time, I feel like they could have gotten a lot more out of a team-based game mode in Season 2 rather than what they're giving us right now. Because for me at this point, it's all adding up. I truly think that this game mode was put in front of our faces for testing purposes. Testing for PvE. Overwatch 2 isn't necessarily in a really great spot right now. There are a lot of small issues that are really stacking over top of Overwatch and pushing it down. And I think that all of us players and supporters of Overwatch are really feeling the impact that that's having on the game. So when it comes to PvE being the last clutch that Overwatch 2 has, I think that this game mode is a vital test to gather information to help them get PvE ready and correct before it releases. But this isn't a PvE game mode, so how would it collect any data from us that would help PvE out in the long run for Overwatch 2? And it's really this simple. The abilities that we're using that are morphed for PvP are PvE elements. Those are PvE abilities that we're going to be using later down the line. So much so that the same ability that you can use in this game mode was found in the PvE trailers that we haven't gotten a chance to play yet. This ability being the Lucio wall stun, of course. This is pretty significant. This is something that just kind of came out of nowhere and I haven't really heard anyone talking about. I really think this is important and that we should look at this because this is an ability that has been worked on far in development, and just out of the blue in a random event game mode, we get to test this ability, we get to try this ability out. At the end of the day, I just really feel like Overwatch 2 is still in beta. It's still testing things, it's still trying things out, and it hasn't had an official release. And it's not just me that thinks this, it's a lot of people out there. A lot of people know that the content of Overwatch 2 just isn't here yet. The full package hasn't arrived at our doorstep. So while we get these small event game modes inside of these new seasons and new events, well, there's stuff going on in the background, stuff that they're putting together for the future of Overwatch 2 that's really going to impact the game in a positive way. At least that's what I'm hoping for. And in the meantime, we also get to see some of this data through who becomes the champion of Olympus. That's going to show us a lot. It's going to show us a little bit about balancing, about the abilities that each hero has, and honestly, just who was better overall. So not only are we going to be able to see that, but they're going to be able to see a lot more on the back end, which is why I'm thinking that this is something that they're just trying to get out there so that we can get hands-on with it so that they can get good feedback. And that's pretty much how I feel about the new event game mode. And on a small positive side note, I do like the grind feature for the rewards this time around. I think that if you're going to give us a free-for-all deathmatch, at least give us something to do while we play the game to earn unlockables, to earn something. So I am down for the grind feature. I know that some of you aren't. I do think it is a positive thing to have goals and to have things to unlock through progression through anything inside of Overwatch 2. I think that it's important to have, and in our event game modes, I think that it should be there, and this time it's present, and I'm really enjoying that. But alright guys, that's about it for this video, and before we go, I just wanted to say that there is a lot more content planned here on this channel for 2023, so if you enjoy my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stick around for more content. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Flash out.